Okay, and so y'all could have noticed the red flags of some of these karmics. They have been so obsessed with you because, and this could have been a karmic that was with a guy that thought very, very highly of you, but you didn't even, wasn't even thinking on the regards of this person. Like, this is a person that was from your community that you knew probably from that you grew up with or whatever that you hung with or whatever that you didn't even look at in that way. But before this masculine ever got with this sick ass, jealous hearted, evil, envy ass karmic, he was like, he probably was a masculine that would always do good favors and deeds in the community, or you know he was a good person. Like, this karmic was not. Whatever this karmic deep seated, rooted sickness that this karmic is dealing with, they've been dealing with it for a long time. And this person is going to get exposed. They're going to get in trouble. They're going to get exposed. It's for you to just stand back and don't, or whatever. Also, this karmic paid another sick person that maybe it was a company that you worked for. And this karmic was paid. This karmic paid this employer, a manager, whatever it was, to like cause you to lose your job. They were paid under the table to try to get you down and get you out of your stability, and they were working with people behind the scene and doing things like, and it's really illegal. Like, if you knew the measurements of what and the links that these karmics went to try to destroy and sabotage you, to make, and they're still playing in this witchcraft, but somebody is probably gonna end up leaving up out of here, because now it's to the point to where God, your angels, and your ancestors, and like, they're just fed up with it, because I'm getting that you have, and if you haven't, go and cry out to God, your ancestors, the divine, God is the divine, but your ancestors, your angels, and whoever you believe in the spiritual realm, because you got aid that's backing for you, and they're getting ready to knock down, to the max. This person have been following you around like it. It's sickening. If you would, like, for this person to, like, I know that this karmic is like just strung out, tired in their body. Like, their head couldn't possibly be on properly. Their mind, their thoughts, the way they move. This person is going 387 miles per hour, trying to compete with you, trying to, like, it's a very sick thing. This person have been doing this for years, yes, putting magic over your finances, over your livelihood, when this person could have just went on about their business and just attended to themselves and been a normal person. No, they couldn't do that. you've been wondering, like, why do I feel like this is being caused by someone? It was, and you could have, God demanded you to speak out about this, and you could have noticed whatever spell that this person, because it went to the max, like wherever you would go and people were liking you or you were gaining money or whatever, but you were always wondering because your money flows would be in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And things were always being altered. It was because of this karmic putting out magic for people to bring chaos in your life, for other people around you to start thinking of you as a target, to start trying to sabotage you at places of employment. No, this wasn't ironically. This wasn't you. You're knowing in your mind, like, okay, I know that I don't bother people. And I know that if you're respectful to me, I'm going to be respectful to you. I'm just coming to work to do my job. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm doing my job in a proper manner. And if I don't know something, I should have been told or whatever. Like, you would run into minor altercations, like people like stating that you were doing something on the job that were never told to you not to do. It was something that you never was trained on, and a person would come back and act as, oh, you're supposed to know that. Oh, I was never trained on that. You would bump into, like, you kept encountering all of these karmatic people that was dramatic, but they were karmatic, and they were being managers or whatever. These were narcissistic managers. People that would say in their eyes, I don't have any demons. But I did give my child away at birth to a foster home, and then I kept all the rest of my kids. And no, I don't make it a factor to implicate in that child's life. I don't want to invade their privacy or invade their space. But I had a whole kid at 17 years old or 18 years old, and I gave that child away at birth to the foster home. And I don't have any issues. I don't have any demons. I'm Miss Perfect. This is that sick, twisted minded person that is controlling, that wants to be the center of attention, that bend the will to lie on paper, on just a whole bunch of stuff. Like, this person lied on paperwork, made as though you were doing something that you wasn't, because she started seeing the customers be drawn to you or liked you. Or these people were sick, even the assistant. These were people that bully old people that can't even protect themselves, and then would come and show you the video recording and turn the recording where you couldn't hear the sound on it, and just show you the video and act as though the old person did something to them, but they really had their finger all in this old person's face, and would call the cops and make as though an old person that was asking for help did them something. These are the type of narcissists you are dealing with. Okay, on job sites, on site, that if this person would even stomach to stand in front of you, and the measurements of lies that they went and probably told the owners on you, talked bad on you, slandered you, tried to make you look like someone that you wasn't, because they wanted to walk in your energy. They know that they shouldn't be a manager, regardless to the fact of how they've been trained to know things in the computer, or, oh, my husband is a bike rider. Oh, I was bullied by black people growing up, so I'm going to bully you. I'm going to hire you just to bully you because you are black. And I want to see your pain. I want to feel your pain because I was bullied. I never healed myself. I never stopped to think that that was those people karma, or that was their ugliness, that I don't have to succumb to what they tried to make me be because they bullied me, because I didn't feel so good about myself growing up as a teenager, because I felt I wasn't so pretty, or I felt like this is a person who refuses to look at themselves by all means necessary, but feel the need to think they are manager material when they're not a leader at all, by no means necessary. This is a person that is with the P word, and they're mixed with black. And if you would tell them, or this is a person that also, like, if you would see one of their children, or you would say, oh, you could see the African American in your child's hair, or in your grandchild's hair. Oh, don't ever say that about, if you were to say that in front of them, they would hate you, because they hate black people. They said all of them are black and poor, and they're ugly, and they're mean, and all of this. This is a manager that would talk like that to you if you were like, it's disgusting, and would have the audacity to stand right in your face and be like, I don't have any demons. I don't have any demons. This is a sick person that self-medicates themselves, that is really on the cool when they're not at work. They drink. They drink with their adult children. They get drunk, sloppy drunk, go out to bars. This is that self-medicate on or some type of, some type of narcotics, and probably is getting prescribed it out of like insecurities and not wanting to look at themselves and self-medicating. But oh, it's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfect P, and I got my manager position, and nobody's going to tell me. This is a person that feel that they are a goody miss. I get to break the rules. Oh, the company say, oh, no pets allowed, but I still get to bring my dog to work. This is that type person. I bend all of the rules. Nothing can be said, done, or, about me. And no, I'm not going to get any trouble. I will make you suffer. I will fire you, and I will get the pleasure of doing it. And I know that I'm wicked, but oh no, you can't tell pretty prissy little P that. She's all of the P's. The Karen, she takes the K out of Karen and adds and turn it into a P. Pretty, prissy, yeah. She's a double P. And if I would just be tactful and ugly, I would say you, because this is a person that act macho, will bully you, would come to work. I'm telling you guys, and I think people like this needs to be exposed. I think if they haven't been talked about in your community, or people don't know who they are, I wouldn't give a damn if they got a lawyer, if they slandered you, if they did something ugly to you within the company. Oh, that's cool. You give the company a break. The company have nothing to do with this. But if this is a person behind the scene, went and was checking up on you, checking into your Facebook, all of that, they had no business, because personal rights and our career base have nothing. You have no business. I look at you as a creep. If we aren't friends, or I'm just going to an employment to do my job, we aren't friends. I really don't know you, don't care to really know you. I'm just there to do my job, do what you tell me to do, and then go home or whatever. You have no business digging into my personal life. My personal life and my job format they're not the same. You don't pay my bills. You haven't been through what I've been through. My personal life, whatever issues that I'm suffering from, I think that is my personal business. But because I'm intuitive and I read people, I went to the job and I just started bringing up things and people started spewing the beans out, is a person that started telling on themselves, but God was the one that was telling you to, say this, say that, and this manager just go to, yeah, I'm on those for my back. My back kills me. Like, I have to have those for my back, and my body just achy. But you already been through this, and you already know what this is, and you already know what this manager is doing. And this manager seems to target people and take their pain, their mental pain, anguish out on their employees, and then seem to seek out to get you fired and lie about it on paperwork. And you know that it's a lie because they're evil. Oh yeah, they need to be exposed to the public because you never know who else they're doing that to. And then to be a bully and you allow them to bully you and just look over them because you know that they're sick. But then when they start talking all crazy to you and accusing you of things that you know that you haven't done, and that's a problem. That person needs to be exposed and openly exposed on Facebook. Like, they need to be exposed because they're being a Karen. And they are doing things on jobs that they shouldn't be doing. And you know that that's very sickening because this person even is mixed with Black themselves, but they don't address themselves as Black at all. And it was because of their childhood and maybe the father or whatever, how the father may have treated their mothers or something of that nature. Like, these people sleep with these people and then all to find out that this was a person that really, they were in their lustful moments, could have been drinking, anything, go have sex with this person, knowing all the time really in their hearts that they don't like Black people. And then go and create a baby, and those spirits are dumped into that seed. And now you got this seed growing up and ditching out Karens everywhere, all over the place, at the schoolhouse, at the job sites, in the community. It's unfair. I mean, within the last 3 years, I know that this type situation is a Karen because within the last 3 years, I've ran into 3 white women. And what was so ironically weird about the situations were all 3 of these women had something to do where they hadn't been a stand-up type of mother figure, really. These were people that had given or gotten their children taken from them by dealing with different things that they were dealing with mentally. like issues of insecurities or being on drugs, on meth, and these people were managers. Like maybe they were on meth for 9 years and they sought out to get off of it and all of that, but they gave their kids away 12 years ago, or they got their kids taken away because they were getting into trouble because they were doing the drugs, and the fathers had to take the kid and they never went back for the kids, or they got in trouble, or they had sex with someone that maybe they wasn't supposed to. This is a person that could have been 18, 19 years old. When they were 18, 19 years old, they had sex with an older man. And they didn't want that. All to discover they didn't want the child. So they immediately after birth, they gave that child up for adoption. This is the type of person that's a manager that you're dealing with. That's also a Karen. And they're bullies. They would always talk about fighting, punching someone to the face. Like, these are people that also, the KARMIC'S, they all got this same type like energy. They're hella insecure. They're very over controlling. They have to keep things within their grasp or whatever and don't let it get out of control, because if they would allow things to be seen for what it really is, it would expose them fully. And they're not about to do that. So the masculine that you're dealing with, he's dealing with a person as such. This person can shoot you cross through a facade, throw a facade, illusion, whatever have you, wrapped up, caught up in a web of lies, falsified information, like fabricated. Like, this is a person that talks a lot as well. If they know about your business, it's going to be across and through there, all over the continent. But if you were worse to go openly expose this person, the job have nothing to do with them slandering you, really getting you fired, and they know that they were lying. And if this person would step a foot in your face right now, everything that they did and spoke of you and said to the owners or whatever, that was a lie, they could not repeat it in your face. They could not repeat it. They wouldn't even be able to. They wouldn't try. They would go to crumbling up, eating cheese, and trying to gather up information and cover up lies. And they wouldn't even know what to say, because they know that they lied and they did some illegal stuff that could really get them in trouble. They got people involved that shouldn't have been, from things that they did that was wrong. That if you were worse to really take out the time to really mess around with their pettiness and go get a lawyer and really go through, like, this person would be illegally in trouble, like legally in trouble. Well, you're dealing with a karmic that is such. This karmic been following you around. This karmic been bending the wheel for years, and I can't even tell you how many. This was just the person that felt the need to think they would target you. They were jealous of you. They felt that they did something to you. This probably was a person that got all up in your face before, or something that you still don't even know to this day, but you didn't even argue with them because you knew that they were mentally off. You may have just looked at this person because this person could have accused you of someone that they were with before. And for all of these years, this person still never got over that. This was a person that if they had a friend, they never was really their friend. They did things to pretend as though they were a friend. This could have even been a person that went both ways. Like, when they were younger, their best friend probably was their bumping buddy or whatever, and both of them like were with the same man or whatever, like, or this is a person that will backstab you to the core, that will, if they're around you or they were your friend or whatever, they wasn't really your friend, but they would take your man from you. Behind the scene, they would be sleeping with your man, but then have the rights to think, oh, I'm going to come for you and I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to make you suffer, or they did all this magic and all of that, and it's time for you to call judgment. No more time of them getting away with what they have done, because this is a person that's been doing a lot of ugly stuff. And if they were even business owner, this is not a good business owner. Like, this person did some behind the scene ugly things to even get to where they were at. Like, they could have prostituted. This is a person that have dealt with even law officials that probably could have been sleeping with the police officer that was allowing them to do different type things. Like, this person went to so many measurements and links that, oh my God, if I would tell you, like, no. This person should not be able, and I mean, you're dealing with all of this, and you're wondering why you're going through all of this, and you're going through different type like situations. It could have even been a family member that hated you since you guys were younger. All of these karmic sick people that refuse to heal were sending magic your way. Like, some of them thought you were gonna have more money than them. Some of you did go and look into your Akasha's records. Like, this person was well invested. It even could be men that feel the need to think that they want to make you suffer some type of way or go through something. All because they're an ugly person. I mean, just with their spirit. Like, it's bad. Anybody that try to control someone with witchcraft, because they're so weak-minded that they hate to be beat and they have to feel that they're controlling something, they're a sick person. This person paid people in the community to go against you. they got people involved that shouldn't have even been like messing around in this person that went as far as having people to hack your phone. It's other people too that is hacking your phone that want to like take your ideas and your gifting all because they've abused their power and their gifting, and they got from out, they're not in alignment with God, and so he stripped them of their talents, and they're not going to tell you this. It's people that write music right now today that don't even have the gifting of doing music anymore. They have to fetch for ideas and all of this. So you got karmics everywhere in different departments coming at you. And believe you me, people are so sick, they will go to no end to destroy another person. Like, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You're dealing with a karmic that's been had it out for you for years. This person don't even know the real reason. It's crazy. I'm just sitting here thinking because I don't see how somebody could take so much time out of their life to obsessively try to destroy another person. And this is a person that's so sick. You could tell that they were sick from, like back in the day when we were younger, and you may have found out your boyfriend was cheating or messing around with a girl or something, and how PP brain your brain were, you want to fight this person or that person want to fight you, whatever. This is a person like they wasn't doing no fighting. They would have a weapon and they would use it. I'm talking about to the measurements of like a gat. This is a person that like you really better be careful with this person because this person is sick and they're going around the community trying to cause havoc, like behind the scene. They're doing ugly things, and because they have the little money to do it, a little bit, probably more money than what you have, they're trying to cause like blockages and different things in your life. And this person have been doing this, like they're well invested and you've been well off tested. Like this person is sick. Very. I don't care if it's an ex. I don't care if it's a man that I don't care if they're imitators, whatever. I don't care. Like, that's crazy. Like, these people are sick. They would go that far. Exes or someone that you rejected, or like they're all in the category. They're all in the mix, on the internet, off the internet, do know you, don't know you. Like, you then had it bad. I'm telling you, you got so many karmic energies coming for you that could have been so angry that they paid people behind the scene. Why are you paying someone to sabotage someone you don't really know in real life? You got to be sick. Why are you paying someone to destroy someone you don't even know personally? Like, in real life, you got to ask yourself, why would this person go that far? That's a sickness. Their mental is off. Clearly. Dang, you must be worth gold. You're worth more money than what they got. That's the reason for why they're doing that. If they would take those kind of measurements to do what they've been doing, they got to be sick. Crazy. Like, you're dealing with a lot. This karmic had even twisted this masculine to look at you in another, but now the fog have cleared, and this masculine, oh, they're dealing with a real bona fide demon. I'm talking about, when I say, to the point they looking at this person like, oh my God, what have I got myself? I have met with the demon himself. I have been sleeping with the demon himself. Like, oh my God, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's bad. This masculine or these people, this couple in this community, they're about to be so caught up and tied up with the war between each other that this karmic ain't gonna even be able to think, because her karma is rising up, baby. She thinks she's been doing this for umpteen years. Oh, baby, God got another one for her. You do not ever try to bend God's will or try to throw a hand like your God's hands in the midst of somebody's livelihood. This karmic is about to suffer just as much as I speak it right now. Judgment have been set in stone, and it's about that life. It's going down. It's going down, and know it's going down. Baby, it's bigger. That's why you're like, with your money, probably having to move from stalkers, move here to there, because you've been having to shuffle money around to and fro, and the money wasn't adding up, like, and you really you don't want to let people know as much as you know, and trying to do this, do that, and the third or whatever. But nah, this person had a hand in the pot to do with your stability. And They shouldn't have wished that, and they shouldn't have been playing like that, because God about to wipe them down, baby. It's going to be a strip down, like a beat down. I'm not playing. Of their finances all the way down to the ground. Do you hear me? People going to be coming from their butts left and right. They didn't pitched in another facade or whatever. It could be somebody else running a business or something that they were used to be in, that they didn't even stay in for 6 months. This is what this karmic was doing, shifting around from place to place to place, because she wasn't getting the business, like as much money as she was putting out was not being put back in. They're paying some other people for them to leave their company truck or something on their lot, so it can make it seem like they're getting business like that, but they're not. This woman went as far as paying some other people to allow them to put their company truck there. Like, they're having to team up with people to try to make this thing work. And that deal is about to go caboose too, because she wanted to stir the pot and mess around in your world and try to keep the finances, your finances. God is about to strip them from everywhere. It's a big mishap in regarding to that too, to where some of the people are going to start exposing them to the public. Oh, they paid me, yada, 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 asked me if they could leave their company truck here, that they could help my business or whatever. Well, God is stripping all the business from anywhere that they're acquainted with or associated with. Judgment call has been called. You have the rights to call it. She wanted to mess around with your stability. It's time to let her know that you mean business and you have power, the power of the living of the holy God Almighty on the inside of you, that you will wipe her clean. It's time for judgment, not to do it in an ugly way, but to do a righteous judgment call. Strip them of everything where they're not getting business at that place, no matter if their business company car is there or not. It's time to spiritually go to war and see if she's able to withstand it. She did it for years to you. She's been dipping and dabbing in the pot for years to take your stability. Why not? In the name of Jesus. Call it out by name and strip them clean in the mighty name of Jesus. Everybody who is involved. It's time to get the work, collective. All you got to do at this point, these people that did so much to you. At this point, all you got to do is tell, I leave these people in God's hands, or all you got to do is call them demons out by name and send them back to the pits of hell. And guess what? Their father, Satan, is going to go to work on them. Not you, them. Y'all, it's a mess. When I say it's a shit show. You're wondering why things ain't coming together. Your masculine did this, did that. It was witchcraft. And it was to make you, for them to see you as a target as well. Just as that karmic did. She sent out witchcraft for it to happen like that. For you to get doors shut in your face. For you to be made feel like that you wasn't no one. Well, she's going to be wiped clean and everyone's going to see her as the demon that she is. And everybody who's involved, they're getting karma too. They should have known better. If they wasn't that type of person, they wouldn't have agreed with her. They agreed with Satan to destroy you. So, anywho, I have to go, but I will be back here in a bit. Bye. Y'all have a great morning. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless. Bye.